Hello everyone and welcome to this short guide on how to play Odin in the archaic age, how to set up your economy effectively, and yeah, just playing the early game with Odin. I'm doing this because Odin is actually a very simple god to play, and if you're a beginner, I recommend playing Odin. If you don't, everyone always tells you to play Uranus if you're just beginning the game, but I think Odin is also a very good candidate. You see me getting 3 hunters over on the giraffes. I use Great Hunt immediately. And now I'm getting a villager, an ox cart, and a villager over on gold. My ox cart is going scouting, and the first thing I really need to look for is my secondary hunt. So I'm just taking around my base like this, and I'm bound to find some hunt of one form or another. So 3 onto food, 2 onto gold, and now I'm getting 1 villager onto wood. And I'm going to be changing from villagers to dwarf to villagers. This is a nice little trick. You can do villager and dwarf and then press the auto queue button. And then automatically it's going to swap between dwarf, villager, villager, so on. You don't have to do that. And here I have a secondary hunt spot, so that's really good. That's what I needed. And that's 3 on gold now. I'm gonna put 1 more onto wood. I think we can forego... Nah, let's get this dwarf out as well. When you're playing Odin, you have a really nice hunting bonus. That means you don't have to put that many villagers onto hunt in the beginning. You see, I'm only on 3 and I've been on 3 hunters for quite a while here. So now is when we need to really start pumping villagers onto food again. What we are waiting for now is 100 gold and 80 wood. When we have that, we can build the temple. So we're just pumping villagers to hunt, and there we go. We can afford the temple, so that's what we're getting. These 2 gatherers are getting enough wood for an ox cart, because we have an ox cart on gold, an ox cart on food, but we need 1 on wood too. So let's put 1 more villager there, and then we can get a new villager and an ox cart out here, like that. And then a little trick here is to, when this guy has 10, you just go like this, boom, boom. We're doing the same with this guy, like that. Now we go scouting with all of these. This guy there, and the new dwarf. And we can advance after this guy, like that. So this guy goes on wood now. That leaves us with 6 hunters, 4 gold miners, and 4 wood choppers, which is exactly what we need. And this guy can now build more houses. When we've got the food for it, we're going to start auto-queuing hearses as well. Like that. And when I get to the classical age, I will be making dwarves. And the magic number I usually go for in the classical age is 8 on gold. What that allows me to do is to spam raiding cavalry from 2 barracks and throwing axemen from a 3rd barracks. And you're going to see how that's going to play out here in the early game. So we've got 45 population. That's more than enough for the next minute or 2. So we're just waiting for that classical age to come in so that we can start making barracks now. Or long houses, if you will. Clumping up a bit here. So 3 hearsers will be enough for me here. Depending on the matchup, sometimes you need more hearsers than that. But for this game, we'll just go 3 hearsers, nothing more than that. The Valkyrie goes raiding, tries to find the enemy forest, so you can use forest fire on it. And as these barracks, these longhouses are coming up, we start making raiding cavalry. And from here too. And soon we can get that third longhouse in. Like that.
Skip, hver þar? Hver þar?
So now we have 7 gold miners, we just need 1 more.
Tilbúin, já. Já. Satt.
Let's pause it here. So we're gonna have 8 on gold now. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. These 6 are going over onto food, and I'm making raiding cavalry from these 2 longhouses, throwing axemen from here, and I have a really good gold income, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I think before long, food will become a bit of an issue. So I'm gonna start auto-queuing bills onto this goat, or the pig, rather, and before long, I'll have enough villagers to make a secondary food gathering group.
Já, veiðimaður. Skipan, tilbúin, veiðimaður.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Need some more houses too, by the way.
Skipan.
Lost the Valkyrie because I'm talking. It is what it is.
Tilbúin. Hver samþykkt?
But you see here, not even 6 minutes into the game, but I'm really starting to get a big, nice army, and the production is just going, as you can see.
Hver þar?
Running very smoothly.
Tilbúin, já.
Hver þar? Tilbúin, veiðimaður.
This pig still has 120 food on it, so I think maybe around the next villager here I can put them over on up on this gazelle perhaps, and then I'll add an ox cart to it.
Skipan.
We'll do like this.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Veiðimaður.
We'll make more villagers. They can also go up here.
Skipan. Tilbúin.
So now it's getting really tight with the economy. We're making military, we're making bills, and you see, everything is just, I'm having really low resources. This may seem like I'm kind of struggling, but in reality, this is really, really good. The fact that my resources are this low, without me even doing anything, this is just from auto-queue, this is a very good sign. It means my economy is pretty much optimal for what I can do right now. You see, 7 minutes into the game, I have this kind of army here. It's really, really good.
Hver þar?
And furthermore than that, I have 2 hunting groups very soon with 6 vills here, 5 plus this one, and I have this one with an additional 6 villagers on hunt. My food economy will be massive now. I'll show you. So let's just stop production here. We can go raiding now instead.
Samþykkt. Já. Satt. Tilbúin.
What we can do now then is, if this was a real game, we could look to go heroic age now. We've got 9 raiding cavalry here, we've got 6 raiding cavalry here. We've got the really, really nice economic setup. Go for that armory. And change a bit between villagers and dwarves as you see fit. You're going to look for 800 food and 500 gold. So right now I have a bit of a surplus on gold, it seems, and I'm missing some food. So I don't know what's the deal here. 1 more dwarf maybe? Let's try it. I think maybe after this dwarf I can hit heroic age. I think that could potentially be doable. Not quite. I'll have to build 1 more villager. Housed. Actually, let's stop this villager now. We can go heroic age now. So you see, you have all of this army here. You can go raiding with 15 raiding cavalry, you can defend with these guys, and we're already going heroic age. And now could be a good time to get your economic upgrades like this, even husbandry. And once again, you see, very, very low resources. It's a good sign, guys. Having a surplus of resources is never good in RTS games. You gotta spend that money. So I think I'll just leave it there. Actually, let's just use walking woods first before we leave the game.
Veiðimaður.
Just so you can see the potency here. We should make military again. This is the same units that we made before.
Skipan, já.
Fyrir það. Skip.
Tilbúin. Skipan, já.
Já.
Tilbúin, já.
Get these guys over here so you can use walking woods.
Skipan.
Skipan.
Ég bygg aðrás.
Tilbúin. Aðrás. Skipan.
Let's use it. Whoops, a bit of lag. Can use it here.
Skipan.
Did it fail? Walking woods? Nah, it's good.
Tilbúin. Sækið bráð.
Já. Something.
Can even get the lion upgrades here.
Já.
Very worthwhile to get.
Tilbúin. Orustuslag.
Fyrir það.
Skipan.
These guys need to go on gold.
Ég vil.
What you do from here on out, whether you get villagers onto gold or whatever it is you do, doesn't matter too much. You've already set yourself up in a very good location.
Fyrir það. Já. Aðrás. Orustuslag. Fyrir það.
Got these walking woods that can start sieging down. Got mountain giant as well.
Skipan. Skipan.
So yeah, that's the Odin macro, the arcade gauge plus the early classical, and how you can transition that into a heroic gauge push. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment, and that'll be it. Cheers.